pilot has informed us that the brakes on the Harrier T4 are binding, and smoke has been witnessed from the maintenance crew coming from the main brake package. We shall remove the brake from the wheel by jacking up the aircraft.
Okay, you guys need to stop on this side for a minute to let him catch up. Because obviously else it wouldn't be level otherwise. Okay, you keep going. Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Yep, keep going, keep going. Okay. Keep going.
Okay, the wheel is off the ground, but only by like a centimetre.
That's okay.
Yeah?
Yep. Right, yeah, stop yours. Yep, stop, yep. No, don't push it down.
Okay, obviously we've left the brakes.
No, stop.
How long have we let the brakes cool for? An hour?
Yeah, the brakes been left been cool for an hour, so it's nice and safe to touch.
Okay, so now we're going to remove the wheel, right?
Yep.
Here we're removing the...
Yeah, we're removing the... it's the nut, isn't it?
the locking nut.
Yeah, the locking nut on the wheel. Remember the wheel is quite heavy, so
two people are...
That's it, that comes out in half. And that's what secures the wheel after the nut. That's like a washer. Right there. Remember the wheel is quite heavy. Don't want to crush any fingers.
So let's roll the wheel out.
Roll the wheel out. Roll that away.
Okay, so
this is the axle.
Where would the brake be on this?
The brake would be on the inside of the wheel, on the inside of the wheel. You can see it on the opposite wheel. There.
So it would be attached around this?
Yeah, to the axle.
Okay, so now we're just going to go and
remove the brake package and disassemble the brake package, give it a clean. Right, so this is the brake package taken from the inside of the wheel. We're just going to use a torque wrench to remove the nuts on these screws. We've already removed some of the screws. We're just demonstrating how you do it, just save a little bit of time. These nuts are holding the thrust ring to the brake package, and this thrust ring takes the force of the operating cylinders in the brake package and holds the whole thing together.
Awesome.
Underneath the thrust ring is the stator plate. This has friction pads on the reverse side, and these absorb the friction and the movement from the rotor jigsaw. This is the rotor jigsaw. They're made up of individual components, so they dissipate heat effectively, thus reducing heat warp, just allowing for the whole brake package to work a bit better. As you can see, there is some wear and tear on them, so we would like to replace the whole ring with jigsaw pieces. This is a second stator plate. This is a double-sided stator plate, allowing friction pads on both sides. Again, you can see wear and tear on each pad, meaning we'd have to replace this. This is a second rotary jigsaw. Again, it has the same use as the first one. Stop the heat, getting out and just ruining the whole brake package. Now we get to the pressure plate. This allows for axial movement, but not radial movement, and distributes the force evenly throughout the brake package. This main piece here, this is the torque plate. This houses the operating cylinders and is what is used to connect the wheel and also the hydraulics to the operating cylinders. Each of these operating cylinders is held together by one of these screws and nuts. As you can see, we've taken one out here already for you, just so we can get you a nice little close-up. And again, we can show you that in a minute. This is the operating cylinder. It's powered by hydraulics, and it forces up the torque plate into the rest of the brake package, and that is what applies the braking force to the wheel.
So we're just removing the top.
So off comes the nut, and with the washer as well.
Okay, and then you can press down.
This allows you to
on this side here.
Which then pushes out the piston.
In here is the liner, which houses the piston, as you can see here. This goes in there. Oh, sorry, goes in there. Sorry. This will all be lubricated because obviously it's got to move up and down. As you can see, it's got quite a greasy texture. And again, look, you can see a little bit of wear there on top of the piston. You know, large use. So we want to replace this as well. And on here as well, you can see some wear around the outside of the top there, some nicks and dents in the corners.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing that obviously would cause any braking would be FOD, either on that or in this.
In the seal.
Yeah.
Or just anywhere in that chamber there, any debris in there would cause the whole thing to pretty much fail.
However, they've got a safe fail-safe mechanism as well, which is this seal here, which does stop any, well, ideally stops any FOD getting into the chamber. Okay, so after we found out that there was, well, after you looked at the brake and you want to put the brake back on, what you'd do is you'd put it back on here, but in order to do that you need a tool called a spider. Now unfortunately we don't have this spider tool available to hand, so we can't put the brake package back on. Now the reason that putting up the wheel back on is complex is because if you look around here at all of these different things, these little spikes, and there is one bit where there is no spike. Well, yeah. So you've got that one major groove, which correlates, if we look here to where the wheel is on, to that bit of metal there where there's not actually a groove cut out of it. So, look here. Okay, so this bit needs to line up. Okay, so...
More to your way, Sam. More to your way.
Yeah.
More your way.
Alright, lift it up first. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
You want it to about...
Cool. Right.
You want it to about 8 o'clock.
No, one sec, I can see it. Go on, keep going. Right, go on, try it now. There we go. I'm not on. Awesome.
Sort of.
Now, so now,
two holding discs.
which go on that way.
Yeah.
Which then...
Leave that off. Leave that bit off.
So that goes... Can you hold that for me?
So it comes out.
And that goes in here.
That's it.
Which is then tightened, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then this goes on.
That's situated on there. No, you don't sit around. You don't sit around.
What? That goes...
Just straight on there.
Slide to the left.
And then...
Those screws would go through it, but we're not.
Yeah, so that they would correlate to...
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's there.
Cool.
Awesome.